Now, welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's Lightning Takes. And let's get right to the news.
All right, we're going to talk about a possible new synopsis for The Mandalorian and Grogu. This comes off of a German Blu-ray website, a site that sells Blu-rays, so like Blu-ray.com and such. But the site has a new synopsis for The Mandalorian and Grogu that has not been seen before. This is also translated from, I believe, German, so it may not be a perfect translation, but it is interesting, to say the least. The Empire has been defeated, and the remnants of its forces scattered to all corners of the galaxy. Yet some of the former commanders of this dark era still cling to their power and have now evolved into dangerous warlords, repeatedly challenging the peace of the New Republic. To track down and neutralize these cells, Din Djarin, Pedro Pascal, together with his apprentice Grogu, who has joined the Mandalorians after his Jedi training, supports the new government. Some clues eventually lead them to the planet Karzun, where they not only manage to infiltrate an almost forgotten Imperial facility, but Grogu also discovers an ancient artifact that functions as an amplifier of his abilities. Unable to control these new powers, Grogu becomes the target of Imperial agents who set out to carry out a coordinated attack against the New Republic and see the little being their chance to wipe out the enemies of the Empire in one blow.
Did you just read the synopsis of season 1 of The Mandalorian and add some New Republic?
It
sounds
sounds
very...
similar, but the amplifying of his powers artifact, didn't they just do something similar to that in the Afra comics, where they had a gauntlet, like the Infinity Gauntlet that Luke put on and drove his powers nuts, and they said it could give anyone can use the Force with this gauntlet. So is this somehow related, do you think? Or
highly unlikely.
Dave
Filoni doesn't know the comics exist, so. The translation could be bad. If there's anybody who speaks German who wants to go take a look at it, and I'll try to remember to put the link to the original in the comments or description below, should anybody want to check it out. But what strikes me as odd is, why would this site have the synopsis when it hasn't officially been released yet? Because in order to get that means Lucasfilm would have had to have given that to them.
Yeah, that
seems very
one of the things that kind of strikes me as odd too, but it doesn't sound...
It sounds like
something that wouldn't... It doesn't sound like it's unrealistic,
that's what
synopsis.
I would say it sounds realistic in terms of, I could see that being what the movie's about, but it just seems odd that Lucasfilm would have given this not random, it's probably a pretty big site in Germany, but this site, the synopsis, when they have not officially released that anywhere else.
Yeah. It is interesting to see that the synopsis that they give for presumably the back of this DVD case covers a lot of the stuff from Mandalorian Season 1. So it gives you a generalization of them, because they're almost assuming you may not have seen the series, but you might buy this new Star Wars movie.
Yeah, that's possible. It's supposed to be a 4K steelbook, I believe, too, for those who get into that kind of thing, like
you.
I do. Yeah.
Somebody has Andor and steelbook.
Oh, you got it. If you don't have Andor and steelbook, I don't know what. No, just kidding. Just watch it on Disney Plus. Don't spend the extra money if you don't want to.
Unless you're worried it might disappear like Willow did.
Nah, nothing's going to disappear like Willow. It should be. But I just want to have it in case we don't subscribe to Disney Plus someday, or it does go away.
It also means that they can't alter it down the road.
Pray they alter it no further.
You know what I'm saying.
No, yeah, they could change things.
Admiral Blue Jeans disappeared.
He did.
He is no longer in there. They fixed it digitally. But if you would have bought it on Blu-ray right away before they noticed it, there was a chance you could have had Admiral Blue Jeans.
I suppose, yeah. But let's assume this is a true synopsis. What do you think about that? Is this good?
The artifact thing is a little odd as a hook. It sounds like a very generic adventure, an extended episode, you could say, and that might exactly be what this is.
Are they trying to lead into something else, but trying to imply the Imperial Remnant is maybe bigger than we thought, and Thrawn is coming back in Ahsoka? Is this trying to lead somewhere bigger?
Could, because we know the Filoni movie is supposed to be the big Mandoverse collaboration conclusion. Who knows? So they might have to give some big information.
Yeah, it sounds pretty generic. Not that that's bad. It doesn't have to sound world-breaking.
It has to give people a state of the galaxy leading into if they watch Ahsoka, if they watch the next movie. Yeah, but
it's supposed to be separate, too. I don't know. It's hard to judge. We don't, again, we don't know if it's true, and if it is, it just kind of sounds like, that Sounds a lot like season 1 of The Mandalorian with an artifact.
We added an
And
artifact,
the New
guys. It's
Republic.
fine.
They're working for the New
Why didn't
Republic
Why
instead
didn't
of
they
random bounty
mention that
hunters.
Grogu was like an experiment in the Snoke thing? I should have put that on the box. See how popular it was.
Now with more Snoke.
No, not with
Put that on the
Snoke.
Blu-ray steelbook cover, yeah.
Quickly, I want to touch on a story we covered earlier in the week. We talked about a rumor that some information about a new Star Wars game was going to be coming out relatively soon from a prominent leaker. The leaker has dropped a little bit more information because they originally said that the game was not
Zero Company.
or Eclipse. Now they're saying that the game ends with the words, "The Old Republic."
Why not just say it's the
Is
Knights of the
is
Old
it
Republic
KOTOR?
remake?
Are we getting news on the KOTOR remake?
I mean, what else could it be unless there's a new Old Republic game?
But that's mean.
Well, it would be strange because why wouldn't you start with remaking that old game that kind of is a segue into other things, Old Republic?
But even I think the popularity of the leaker would go down if you were like, "Hey guys, it ends with the Old Republic," and now you're hyping everyone up for KOTOR, and then you're like, "Oh no, it was totally different."
Well, it's just a strange thing. Like, does he know the full title? Because if he does, why not just say it's the KOTOR remake? Or
I
does
don't
he just
know.
know it ends in old? Like, where do you get that information from that they're like, it ends in the Old Republic? Like, where? Okay. It's
Okie
just
doke.
a strange thing to me, but hopefully Knights of the Old Republic remake is coming. It's a real
Some
thing.
news at least.
Something. Yeah, confirmation that
Hey, the
yes,
Game
we are.
Awards coming up.
A new trailer. Maybe they've been diligently working and it's almost ready to go. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
All right, let's move into news this week in
Dun,
Star Wars,
dun,
etc.
dun, dun, dun,
It's kind of a slower beginning of the
dun.
week here. We don't have any books coming out, so we're moving straight on to Wednesday. For comics, we have a bunch. Hunt for the Falcon, number 4.
Oh, it's been a gem.
Han and Chewie make a break from the prison of junk dealer Unkar Plutt, but they'll need to get past Voral's serpents if they want to live to see another day. All the while, Han's life with Leia, Ben, Chewie, and Lando hangs in the balance. Alright, Tales from the Nightlands, number 3. As the First Order spreads fear across the galaxy, Leia, Rey, Chewie, and Finn rush to deliver aid to a Twi'lek colony. But upon arriving, they find something much worse than stormtroopers, the terrifying Nightlander.
Dun, dun, dun.
The heroes must scramble to stop the otherworldly fiend lest it escape into the land of the living and make the galaxy its ghastly domain. Hyperspace Stories Codebreaker number 4, the end of the miniseries.
Aw.
Cornered
So
by
we
the
missed.
Banshee of Bestine, Poe and BB-8 have only one way to escape with the Codebreaker in their lives. The Resistance pilot must improvise for a last-ditch dogfight against his nemesis. What follows is a feat of flying that will take all of Poe's knowledge, skill, and dumb luck to survive. Don't miss the high-octane conclusion to the miniseries. We also have Star Wars Insider number 235.
It's almost over, yeah.
It is the 10th anniversary of The Force Awakens special.
Oh, somebody's celebrating that, huh? Star Wars Insider.
They've been waiting 10 years for this.
Well, nobody else has. No, I like Star Wars. I used to subscribe or get it from my comic shop,
You did. So you could get the fancy
fancy
variant cover,
covers, yeah, because I'm that guy.
Yes.
But now it is ending. I don't know if we covered that or not. I think we
we were
wanted
going
to,
to, and then we
we
didn't.
kind of forgot about it. But Star Wars Insider, if you know about it, not many people apparently do because it's ending.
No more.
That's been going around for like 25 years.
And then on Thursday is Voice Chat at 8 p.m. Central Time,
where we will be talking some Star Wars and whatever else.
Whatever else we decide to talk about.
Yeah, or that just happens to come up. But for now, that's all we got for you this time. Your turn to take to the comments below. Tell us what you think about this synopsis. Do you think it could be real? And if you do, what do you think about that being what the movie's about? Whatever the case may be, leave your comments below. Let's talk some Star Wars. And until next time, thanks for watching.